Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. It is so good to see you guys here. I am Nick, and today we're here at Gears and Grinds Las Vegas. Once again, it is my favorite meet here in Las Vegas. We got the McLaren parked over here, but we got its bigger brother, badder brother right here, this 765 LT. You guys might be thinking, it looks a lot like your car. Well, I did put the 765 LT fenders on and the quarters and the skirts on. But you can see the main difference is the lower bumper here is completely carbon from the factory. That's definitely an MSO option. It's a lot more aggressive. Mine is an aftermarket bumper to make it look like that. Plus the front bumper right here, this line goes down where mine comes around and curves like that. Also the 765 is, you just check out this interior. This seat right here is fantastic. Like, everything is carbon in here. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, I would love to have seats like that in my car, but I don't think that I could fit in them personally. But also you can see this right here is also different, and this huge piece right here in the back for the exhaust, it has 4 instead of 2 exhausts. The carbon accent that comes off the bumper right here, and the wing actually sits up a lot higher, if you can see, and it's a lot more aggressive. All in all, the 765 LT, definitely more rare car, definitely a better car than my car. The main components are basically the same. Engine, the transmission is not the same, however. The gear ratios are different, so this car accelerates faster than my car. And that's not just because the horsepower is higher. So behind me here, we have my absolutely favorite car of all time, the Lamborghini Aventador SV in my second favorite color. My first favorite color is Rosso Mars, which is over there on that Lamborghini Huracan Evo. But this car is just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. If I came out to this in my garage, I would definitely say to myself every time, man, I've done it. I've done everything that I wanted to do. It's definitely my favorite, and I would just be in awe every day. Not that I don't do that with the McLaren. The McLaren's a great car, but this is just another level of car. Some people might argue that this is worse. I would argue that it's better. The presence of this car is absolutely insanity, and I mean, look at it. It just draws attention from everybody. Everybody loves it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You can see the beautiful interior in here, just laid out, super low roof line. This car is definitely meant to be driven, and the exhaust note on this with a proper exhaust is just to die for. So one of my favorite features on this car is the rear end. If you just look at this line, it comes out the rear, goes up all the way up to the wing, and it's just symmetrical on the other side. Just looks super aggressive. Obviously you have this monstrous V12 in the back, which sounds insanity within a proper exhaust. Even at idle, when it's just idling, usually after cold starts, idle noise will go down, but with this car, it's just loud all the time. Also with the SV, you get the carbon fiber door cards right here, pull strap to make it lighter, and interior is just gorgeous. Got the footroom a little bit impeded by the fire extinguisher in this corner, and just this beautiful car. I absolutely love everything about it. So if you guys can see behind me, we have the beautiful Vegas Elite cars pulling up. Fashionably late as always. They're always on Filipino time, but it's okay. You know, it's always good to see the friends here. They're always a good group of guys to go have fun and hang out with on the weekends. But right here, we have a beautiful Ferrari F8 Tributo, which is like the Ferrari's predecessor. So it went 458, then the 488, then the F8. Obviously the Pista is in that category right there, but the Pista is kind of on its own level in my opinion. This car is gorgeous. If you look at it, not too much different than the 488 or the 458, but definitely a gorgeous spec on this car. Love the red Alcantara, love the red leather on the steering wheel. Definitely a fantastic car. From what I know, that this car is actually celebrity owned. I actually don't know. He's from some band from old, maybe some of the older gentlemen watching this channel. If I can find out the name, I'll put the gentleman up here. But I see him all the time. Brings out regular Ferrari fan. Very cool. So here we're in the Hot Wheels area where they're selling Hot Wheels, and you can see they're just tables and tables of hundreds and thousands of Hot Wheels here. If you're a collector, this is where you want to go, buy, sell, trade. I'm sure it's definitely really cool. It's kind of hard to come over here and not buy anything or look for your car if you have one that is over there. If you're even interested in the world of trading, this is where the hardcore guys go to buy, sell, and trade their Hot Wheels. So we have here a beautiful Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, and this car actually almost won my heart instead of the McLaren. I was definitely looking at these cars. I know it's a front engine Ferrari, but I love the look of front engine Ferraris. The beautiful V12, it sounds absolutely insane with the proper exhaust, and man, the interior is just to die for. You can see it has room in the back for everything you need, and it's definitely, I would say, a tourer car. Obviously there's mixed reviews out there, just like everything else in the car world, but this car is definitely one of my favorites. If I were to buy it, it would have probably been a red one, because I mean, I love red, but this car is definitely wrapped blue, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. We got the Ghetto Bird flying over Gears and Grinds Las Vegas. They're definitely probably just checking everything out, wishing that they were down here at the car show, checking everything out with everybody, having fun instead of working and looking for bad guys. Just wave. Another busy day here at Gears and Grinds Las Vegas. The weather is absolutely a factor. It's just gorgeous here. You got cars all the way down there, all the way over here. It's just a sea. We have cars parking in the street. We have cars all the way against curbs. This is absolutely crazy, and I love every single minute of it. We're gonna go check out a couple more cars for you guys, and then we're gonna go to head to Pikey Coffee after this to check out what's going on over there. Behind me we have the newest Ferrari flagship car, the SF90. This car is currently the quickest supercar that you can buy right now, and I've actually seen him take this out on the drag strip, and it runs 9/8 flawlessly with no launch control and no prep on the track. So if you were to launch this and it be prepped, this car would be absolutely rocket ship, and it is just gorgeous if you can just check it out. Definitely has the battery stuff up in the front, got the twin turbo V6 here in the rear, but you can't really see too much of this right now. You can check out the beautiful interior. This display is absolutely amazing. This whole brand new cluster of what Ferrari has done, this is a lot more simplified, but absolutely gorgeous. And if you look right here, this is the key. The key is absolutely gorgeous, and every other key in the industry needs to step up their standards to this. This, it actually feels super premium. Another thing that I absolutely love about this car is the carbon fiber seats. It's just so aggressive in here, but you need something like that to keep your planted in this car when you're launching that hard. As you guys can see, side by side with the hood emblem and the key, it looks exactly the same. This is what the standard should be in the automotive industry right here. All right, guys, so we just left Gears and Grinds Las Vegas, and now we're on the way to Pikey Coffee to have a good time. Let's get it. God dang, this car's sick! This guy wants him? Go under a little bridge or give a little gas. God, I love this car. God, this car is so good. All right, guys, one thing I would say, that little blip on the highway, so much fun. I love this car, and I was on cloud 9, and I say I was on cloud 9 because now I'm down a little bit, and it's always something, right? Some person, we have a lot of motorcycles around here. There's some motorcycles parked here. The wife asked, hey, you have my motorcycle keys? The guy threw it, hit my window. Now, there is a crack right where it hit. You can see there's these cracks right here. But if you move like this, you can tell that the cracks kind of go away, right? There's a crack also right here. Very, very weird. It's really weird. I've never seen that on a car, but they're very, very straight in the windshield. So my question is, are these cracks here, or is it part of a McLaren windshield? We don't know yet. I'm gonna do my investigation. I don't wanna, the people were very nice. They were apologetic. They said they would pay for the windshield, and they gave me their number. They let me take pictures of their IDs and their license plates and everything. So I do believe that they will pay for it, but I don't want to have them pay for anything without getting my facts correct, because I wouldn't want somebody to go after me like that. They were really nice, which calmed me down quite a bit. It could have been ugly, but such is life, right? Things happen. I understand that. Unfortunately, it happened to me. It's okay. It's not anything to ruin their day over or my day over. We just got to do our research and figure out if these lines actually belong to this car or not. But here, we are here at Pikey Coffee right now. We're gonna go in, grab a coffee, grab a soda, definitely enjoy the rest of our day. Guys, so we're here at the back of Pikey Coffee. You can see this beautiful yellow 458 Italia right here. You might say, oh, there's a lot of 458s on your channel, especially yellow ones. I know a lot of people that actually have yellow 458s, which is, it's pretty cool. You can see there's actually a lot of pearl in this paint right here compared to a lot of the other ones. Like our other buddy that we saw, his is a yellow car, but he does have a yellow matte wrap on it. Our other buddy got him, his car is just the regular yellow, but this is actually yellow pearl, which you don't actually see too often. You can see all the carbon fiber goodness in this car right here. And if you haven't heard these cars with a proper exhaust, they sound phenomenal. Definitely high revving V8. I think it's about 8,500 RPMs that it'll rev to, and it sounds very, very F1 like. It sounds just gorgeous. You can see stock wheels on it. For the most part, this car is stock. These even come stock as carbon fiber if you option it from Ferrari like that. But this car is very, very nice. He has another Ferrari that he just purchased for an insanely good deal, which we will feature in the next video or whenever we see that car. Overall, this is one of my very favorite Ferraris. If you check out this motorcycle right here, this motorcycle is a Kawasaki H2, which is a insanely high horsepower number on that car, but I'm not 100% sure what that is. But that motorcycle is very, very fast. So right here we have a beautiful Lamborghini Murcielago, but we got our friend here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's one of the homies. He's definitely the photographer. He drives this beautiful Infinity back here. He's the photographer for Vegas Elite. But getting back to this Lamborghini Murcielago, let's get that out of there. We got the white on white wheels, which white wheels are definitely hard to take care of. Let's see if he has carbon fiber or carbon ceramic wheels. Definitely not carbon ceramic wheels, which means he actually puts in the elbow grease to keep these wheels clean. Beautiful interior. This is actually one of the very first interiors that were acceptable from Lamborghini, because if you look at the Lamborghini Countaches and the Diablos, they were great, but the interiors had left something to be desired. I would say the same for a Ferrari F40 or some sort, but this was definitely one of the cars. It was definitely on my bedroom wall. Definitely fantastic. My very favorite variant of this car is the SV, which has the hexagon windows, which this doesn't have. It is absolutely gorgeous. These e-gear, you can tell it's e-gear because it's not a manual. The manual definitely have a stick coming up there and a third paddle, but e-gear has the paddles. These e-gear cars have gone up significantly in price in the last year. Another cool thing about this car is that when it gets hot, these actually raise up to let more air into the car, which is really, really cool. Only thing about these cars is when they were cheaper, it would have been affordable for me to obtain one of these. But the thing is that they weren't as reliable as the new Aventadors. That's something to be concerned about. You guys know Mario from the channel. He's definitely worked on a lot of these, and he said if you can avoid the Murcielago a little bit, you're gonna definitely have a little bit better time with something else. All in all, still a beautiful car, still something great. I'd love to be able to have one, or even just drive one someday, and it would be awesome to just drive a manual one. So you guys can see right here on the Vegas Elite flag, you can see who's that handsome devil right there with the E92 M3. That's definitely all the guys from Vegas Elite. It's really cool that you know, remnants of Miley is definitely on the flag, and my goofy. All right guys, so I have a little, so you guys can see right here on the Vegas Elite flag, you can see who's that handsome devil right there with the E92 M3. That's definitely all the guys from Vegas Elite. It's really cool that you know, remnants of Miley is definitely on the flag, and my goofy ass is on there. But we have an update about the windshield on, and there is a confirmation, right? This is on there, but we have an update about the windshield, and there is a confirmation, right? So if you guys look at the cracks again, these cracks are very straight, right? And they're actually not cracks. They're copper wires in here. They're actually antennas. I don't know actually what they do, but I know one of them is for the rear camera. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna text the person that threw the keys, and I'm gonna tell them these lines in the windshield that we thought were cracks are actually supposed to be there, and you guys are off the hook. Definitely don't want to keep anybody on the hook for something like that, especially because this windshield's probably about $6,000. I'm really happy that they actually took responsibility and offered to pay for it and owned up to the mistake they made. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to burn anybody that doesn't need to be burned, because if that happened to me, I would want somebody to tell me the truth. And I'm happy to report that nothing is actually damaged with the car, and we're actually good, and we'll all continue to have a great day. We have in this corner a beautiful BMW i8. This belongs to my buddy Saran. You actually have seen him on the channel before. This car, I'm not sure it was white before, but he's got the blue wheels on it, and it's this awesome pink color. I would actually wrap my car this color pink. It's just popping. It's stunning in person. And imagine the McLaren 720 in this color right now. Like, if you guys think I should do it, comment below, but I think this color would look insane on that car. You can see it's got doors very similar to the 720 as they open up vertically, and it's got this very, very nice looking BMW interior right here, and you can see the threshold of this car is very tall, and I'm sure that this would be a little harder to get into and a little bit harder to get out of than the 720, but all in all, you can see it's carbon fiber monocoque. This thing is actually awesome, and I really like this car. All right, guys, so we're on the way home, and as you can see in front of me, we have many left lane traffic impeders, and that's something I cannot stand. If you're not going fast, get out of the way, get into the slow lane, so let the big boys go. Fantastic day today with my friends at Gears and Grinds Las Vegas, and then on over to Pikey Coffee. Unfortunately, we had that little incident, but I'm glad that everything is okay, everything is good, and I will be texting those people and letting them know everything's fine. I mean, the weather is just beautiful right now. We're on the way home, we're cruising, and I could not ask for a better day. Maybe a fun-spirited cruise with my friends, but all in all,